Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Located 35 kilometers from Eldoret town and approximately 215 kilometers from Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya, lies the powerhouse of academics. Started in 1984 with only 83 students, the university has grown to over 52,000 students, churning out approximately 10,000 graduates every year, contributing to the competitive job market of Kenya. Welcome to this tour around Moi University as presented by Champs Media. As the country warms up to the realization of Vision 2030, the mission of Moi University is to preserve, create, and disseminate knowledge, conserve and develop scientific, technological, and cultural heritage through quality teaching and research, to create conducive working and learning environment, and to work with stakeholders for the betterment of the society. The institution is currently under the stewardship of Dr. Isaac Kosgei, who is the team leader of skilled and dedicated members of staff. The university also has a student population of over 52,000, with a staff component of 3,000 being both academic and administrative. In addition, Moi University has satellite campuses strategically located across the country. Campuses like Annex Campus, which is located about 5 kilometers from Eldoret town, Eldoret West Campus, Coast Campus, and Nairobi Campus are some of its branches. To fully derive the educational benefits of a diverse campus, every area of the university is committed to actively pursuing an inclusive environment, particularly in relation to people with disabilities. The vision of the university is to be the university of choice in nurturing innovation and talent in science, technology, and development. Moi University has different schools that are involved in training students on different courses. Among the schools within the institution are the School of Arts and Social Sciences, the School of Education, the School of Human Resource, School of Agriculture, School of Science and Aerospace Studies, and the School of Engineering. Another very crucial school in Moi University is the School of Information Science, which is home to Moi University Radio and Moi University TV. It's around 1 p.m. at the Moi University Radio, and we meet George Praise, who is about to read the news for us. But before we get to the news segment, George, habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
How is the going so far at the University Radio?
The going is fine. I can't complain over everything. Everything is fine. Absolutely. We want to thank the university for the chance that they've given us to train. And everything is fine. I can't complain.
So what is your dream job?
My dream job, I don't say I have a dream job, but I dream to be a professional in the field who covers humanitarian stories that can move the world, and to tell the stories that have never been told, and to get to share the stories that are never shared by those who are currently in the field.
Example of such a story?
Example of such a story, there's a story of a certain kid that was in Turkana, and this is a story of a child who is living with a single mom, and the mom is preparing brew to ensure that the child makes it to school. I feel this is a story that the world needs to know, because the woman is doing what she needs to do and is doing it at her best to ensure that the child gets perfect education.
So how does this particular radio station help in fueling your love for media or professionalism in the field?
Well, I'll say it has given me a very good platform to train for such kind of a lifetime opportunity, and I love it. Basically, I love to be in the computer, I love to use the mic, and just basically that, being around here.
Well, the mics are on and George is about to read the news at 1 p.m.
Matumaini yangu kuwa umzima pahali popote ulipo. Karibu katika habari zetu za saa 7. Jina langu ni George Okudo. Tunaanza na taarifa ambapo polisi katika kaunti ya Busia wanachunguza kisa kimoja ambapo mwanamume mmoja amepatikana katika mto kwenye kaunti hiyo. Uchunguzi ambao umefanywa mpaka sasa.
It is the training media students acquire from here that enables them to be competent in the competitive media industry. The classes in the institution are well equipped with comfortable seats, proper lighting, projector screens, and sockets to give students a favorable environment to study. It is around 11 a.m. in the School of information science, a class which is LR2, and we're just going to show you around the class, including the good facilities which are enough chairs, ventilation, we have sockets, and the class is even well built to ensure that students who study at night are able to concentrate and are able even to study even late at night for the benefit of their academic success. And so outside the school library, we meet Samson, who is a third year in the School of Arts. Sasa Samson, unaweza tuambia experience yako so far with Moi University?
Moi University has been a good place. The environment is good. Mostly I like about the environmental. You know, I'm from coast. It's usually hot. It's hot. It's not conducive even for learning. But the thing I like about university is that the weather is good for learning, and the lecturers are good. The teachers are good. Plus, it's spacious. The classes we got a lot. Plus, the library. That's where I'm coming to study. It's huge with a lot of books. Moi University is a good place to be in.
And so what will you tell the people, or rather students who are done with Form 4 and want to join campus? Do you encourage them to join Moi University?
Yeah, totally. They should join us. They should come to Moi University and be part of the community. This is a community where everything is possible. If come with a set of mind you want to learn, you'll be able to learn. Yeah, they're all welcome.
Okay, what course do you take and what will you want to be in future when you're done with campus?
Okay, I'm under the education program. Probably I'm going to be a teacher. But I have plans for myself. I plan to do a diploma in public relations. I want to be part of the government.
Well, thank you, Samson, for your time. Students at the institution are either day scholars or boarders. For those who live in the hostels, Moi University has provided habitable buildings connected to facilities like water and adequate lighting. The institution has a total of 13 hostels, with some like Hostel M and J still under renovation. So Chance Media is taking a look at one of the hostels, which is Hostel H in Moi University, and we're going to give you a clear picture of what takes place inside the hostels. Come along.
So hello, my name is Frida Kwamboka. I'm a student at Moi University, taking Bachelor of Arts in Social Work. I'm a 3.1 student and I live in hostel. So living in hostel is a good thing for some of us, because it helps others to manage their money very well. And despite of managing our money, there's also some challenges that we people who live in hostel face. Like a good example is we are not allowed to cook at hostel, so that's a big challenge to us. And another big challenge to us, security is not that well sweet for us, and sanitation, yeah, because right now we are facing a lot of challenge in this floor, because we have been having outbreak of water due to the breakage of pump. So that's the main challenge that people face in hostel.
The engineering students at Moi reside at the Geria halls. The school also accommodates international students and postgraduates who have specific residential areas. Agriculture is the backbone of the economy, contributing to approximately 33% of Kenya's gross domestic production. However, agricultural productivity has been stagnating in the recent years. Moi University is working towards enhancing agriculture-led economic growth and contributing towards increasing food security through sustainable farming. The university has a dairy farm project which was initially started as a kale and rabbit farm and failed, and it was later converted to livestock, which is now doing great. Today we are in Moi University at the Moi University dairy farm. As you can see, we have cows grazing just around me. I'm told that there are a total of 78 cows, 74 to 78 cows here, and among them 24 of them produce milk, and the milk produced here is around 120 to 140 liters a day, which they sell at 50 bob daily. So that means the institution basically earns 5,000 to 7,000 shillings daily from the milk project itself. And this could also mean that the institution also has milk, to take to the messes where students get their tea. The climate in Uasin Gishu is warm and temperate with significant amount of rainfall during the year. After assessing the climate, Moi University settled on apple farming as an income-generating activity. It pioneered a large-scale apple farm of 1,000 acres, growing the Wambugu variety. The university estimated they will be earning about 79 million per acre in 4 years' time on maturity. This translates to about 80 billion from the apple farm. Apart from generating income for the institution, the apple farm will also provide solution to the ever-growing needs of the country. It will also help in employing local people who live in the Keses constituency. Currently, there is very limited local supply, with most of the apples imported from South Africa. The farm sits on a fertile plain near the Moi University Falls, which also provides a constant supply of water used to irrigate the plants. As the country grapples with climate change, Moi University is well equipped as it has the Keses Falls, which are also used to provide water for the students. When it comes to sports and entertainment, Moi University has not been left behind. The school has enough space for the outdoor games. The rugby pitch, basketball courts, football grounds, all are at their flowering best. Moi University Asonis, the Moi University rugby team, recently won the Kenya University Students Association Games title at the Moi University rugby grounds. Moi University was recently awarded a tender by the government of Kenya in conjunction with its external partners for the supply of tablets and laptops to 26 out of 47 counties in the country, which was estimated to cost approximately 17 billion shillings. The university also won the ACE2 tender in the area of textile technology for the schools of physical and biological sciences and engineering, which was worth 600 million shillings. The Keses Dam is definitely something to add to your bucket list. Keses Dam is also called the Lesos Dam. It is a small man-made lake located approximately 3 kilometers from Moi University. It is one of the sources of River Yala. Its primary inflows are Charakwa and Deregut rivers. The outflows are Sambui River. The dam has a surface area of 470 acres with a depth of 30 feet. The dam site was originally a depression of the farm of a Danish colonialist Erik Jorgensen. With the support of his 6 neighbors, he built the dam, which cost approximately €3,000. In May 1984, parliamentary debate over the establishment of Moi University at Eldoret, they pointed out that Lake Lesos was nearby, therefore providing enough water for the university throughout the year, even during the dry season. It could also be used for experiments by fishery students. Students at the university have used it for a long time for recreational facilities. Students of Moi University have used it for a very long time for recreational activities. Activities that take place in the dam include boating, fishing, birdwatching, and Statunga view from a tall tower built near the dam. Part of the recreational activities in Moi University for comrades who really can't afford money, because Moi University is approximately 35 kilometers away from town, and that is now 200 shillings to town, which means that is a bit expensive for a comrade. But here we have Edwin, who is riding his kayak, and he will tell us why he loves doing this, whether it's part of recreational facilities or whether he just loves doing this or he was brought up doing it. Habari. Zinako ni nani? Tuambie mbona unapenda kuride kayak hapa? Edwin, ulijifunzia hapa ama ni kitu ambayo uligrow ukijua?
Ndio tu ndio nikapata huko.
Sasa ukikuwa mkubwa kuna kitu ungependa kufanya yenye ina relate na hii kuride kayak? Well, that is Edwin sharing with us his recreational activities here at the Keses Dam, and we'll just show you a brief picture of the tower where we will see the Keses Dam from a very good and unique angle. Further down the Keses Dam lies the breathtaking, magical Keses waterfall. The southern part of the university's property is a hilly, rocky terrain. As the Keses Dam leaves the dikes, its water cuts through the rough terrain down the huge cliff, creating a spectacular fall, which sees a huge number of students flocking at its banks every day to enjoy the soothing environment and sounds of water hitting the rocks down the cliff. The water is used to irrigate the Moi University orchard. At the orchard, we meet the DVC, Dr. Kimengi, and his team. They had come to check on the progress of the apples, which had begun producing the first fruits.
You need to take care of what is available.
Yes. And we normally get the prisoners. Wanaweka
and the fruits of, because Nani planted after us, Rono. And I think the Rono.
They are flowered.
Yes.
I think it's the effect of manure.
Yeah.
Me, I got a few plants.
I have asked for it very many times. That one has been months.
No, we're going to
Plants.
Yes.
we are going to lose this crop.
I think first is to increase from here. We put a lot of manure.
And
they pick the
recover
mix.
the crops.
Then they come up. Then before
right.
we
We expand. Yeah, correct. Great idea.
we